They racialize everything. That's what they've got to do. So there was a clip this weekend, again from CNN, of actor Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston, he was the dentist in Seinfeld. What else was he in? He was in Breaking Bad. That's the big one, right? And then he was in Malcolm in the Middle or something. Wasn't he the dad in Malcolm in the Middle? Anyway, he's an actor. And one of the things you need to know about actors is they don't really do anything. They do something called acting. They pretend to do things, and then some of them are quite good at it, so you think they're doing the thing, but really what they are just sort of adult-aged children pretending to be on a spaceship, or pretending to be on an island, or pretending to sell meth, but they don't really do those things. I would imagine some of them sell meth. Anyway, here he is talking to Chris Wallace on CNN about MAGA and racism, and black people shouldn't be happy in this country because it's terrible.
How did we get to a point where we treated other human beings as slaves and we're okay with that? When I see the Make America Great Again, my comment is, do you accept that could possibly be construed as a racist remark? And most people, a lot of people go, how could that be racist? Make America great again? I said, so just ask yourself from an African-American experience, when was it ever great in America for the African-American? When was it great? So if you're making it great again, it's not including them. So it's to teach us in the woke world to open up and accept the possibilities that our privilege has created blind spots for us. And maybe I haven't seen what is really happening yet in all my years.
Oh, Bryan Cranston in the woke world, you pathetic, pandering buffoon. First off, America is the least racist nation in the history of the world. That is why black people, white people, Asian people, and all sorts of other people still want to come here and still nobody leaves. America has been quite good to everyone despite historic injustices. You know what we did? We fought a civil war, literally brothers killing brothers, uncles killing nephews, to end slavery. And that this clown, Bryan Cranston, that he thinks he's so much better than George Washington, right? Because how could we get to this point when humans owned slaves? You know that slavery was the way of the world. And the United States in the last 200 plus years was the country that really ended it quicker than anybody else, that African nations were selling slaves to other Africans, black people selling slaves to black people. And there's still slavery in the modern world. See what's going on in parts of the Middle East and how they built that World Cup thing in Qatar. But how could we do this? How could we do this? Imagine he thinks he's better than George Washington. He literally thinks he's better than George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. You pandering woke world buffoon. If you really believe that, give up all your money. Give up all your money. Never take another acting gig, Bryan Cranston. There is no gig that you're doing in acting that a black man can't do.